The New York City Housing Authority just unveiled a new 5-year strategic plan to confront a growing list of problems that are confronting the agency, including a shortage of available housing and a $13 billion capital shortfall through 2015.
We asked the NYCHA board members about $1 billion in unspent funds that was supposed to go for building repairs. I asked Chairman John Rea when the funds were going to be spent and why they hadn't been spent yet, and he didn't answer the question, or he wouldn't answer the question.
But let's face it, we've got some real problems. It's a problem when $42 million of money for cameras and security remain unspent. And it's a problem when major repairs that tenants need simply go undone for years and years to come.
The $13 billion reflects the needs of investing in all of public housing across New York City.
And frustrated residents in the housing complex say the ongoing project is having a negative impact on their kids.
We don't have nowhere to, to hang out at, so we normally hang in front of the building, and that brings problems with the police.
The federal government has underfunded public housing dramatically. The federal government admits that. We have 2,000 units that we expect to begin either construction or planning in 2012 alone in terms of new affordable housing, and we expect that number to grow over the coming years.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Mic check.
Mic check. Mic check.
Mic Check is a show where we conduct various street interviews geared to hear the voice of the hard-working class residents of New York City. Every second of every minute of the day, week, month, and year, there is always something happening in the city. The problem is, the majority of our stories are being told for those media conglomerates that only spit out one-sided views. Mic Check's mission is to give a full 360-degree on major events, protests, and political agendas that matter to you the most. We are here to inform, educate, and entertain the working class residents with information that is vital to your survival.
This is where you grew up?
Yep, the Marcy Projects right here.
Right here.
You had to operate with the highest of integrity because it meant life and death for the most part.
Well, public housing to me, my children have somewhere to live and just helping within the community where we live.
I mean, I've been living in housing for like 18 years, so I think it's fine. They give us a, playground, courts. It's fine to me.
Well, I pretty much lived also in public housing for most of my life, so I think it's okay. I mean, it's good in a way because it's low income.
It's security. It's a better environment if they set the rules right, if they do the right thing.
Well, public housing for me gives me an opportunity to have a place to live and to raise my son, to give him an opportunity to go to school, give him shelter, that everyone needs to be basic needs.
Well, public housing is something that everybody really needs, really. I mean, because if you ain't on welfare, something Section 8 going to take over and help you out. And the subsidies and subsidized and stuff like that is a lot of help too. Welfare, Medicaid, and City-K, SSI, SSD. It's a lot of help here in this town.
Well, they're supposed to be a great housing, but they ain't no anymore.
Used to be good. Used to be good. Going down the drain. Going down the drain.
Well, I've lived here for 50 some odd years, and I have never seen housing go down as bad as it's going down now.
Meu nome é Liz e eu assisto Youth Channel. Você tem que assistir também, é fantástico.
And action.
Well, if I had a chance to make a show on the youth channel, it would be called the J-Man Radio Show. It's going to be a show about having some sketch comedy, some playing live music, and also me and my friends are going to get together so we could talk about topics that's going on in the world. There's more to life than doing nothing, playing video games, watching TV. I mean, I'm here creating my own show. You should do the same thing.
The show that I have is The Jose Show, where I produce it and I'm the host of it. The show is about youth nonprofit organizations that benefit young people, where I feature youth organizations that are working with the young people, that's doing tremendous work with these young people to get where they want to be in their careers. And the importance of this show is to make sure that young people get a chance to show off their talent and perform and bring out different discussions that they want to talk about.
Hey guys, NYCHA is awesome!
One of the largest and toughest housing projects in New York City, Queensbridge Houses, aka The Bridge.
This is the foundation right here, you know what I'm saying? My foundation, where I started at, where I grew up at.
My experience of housing is good. I mean, some bad times, some good times, but mostly good though.
It could be some improvement with, yes, like almost like the cleanliness.
Well, I'm living here now about 26 years, and from my experience from NYCHA, they really haven't been doing anything. You know, as far as the playgrounds, the basketball court, you know, the court's been down for almost 3 years now. You know, then you got people that still ain't get refrigerators. You got people that still ain't get their houses painted.
For sure. Sure, I gotta buy my own refrigerator. Because housing, what they bring me to me, they brought me 3 in one day in the same week. And the 3, there was a piece of that they leaking. You put that freezer, and the freezer leaking the water in the floor. How the you gonna have a refrigerator like that? What, they give you a piece of junk?
When things have to be done, you have to go out of your character to get it done. Like when it comes to repairs and things that are supposed to be done for a certain period of time, there's no answers, no calls, and you have to go that extra mile.
Oh, forget about it. No service at all. No service, no. They don't fix nothing. I've been waiting for 4 years so I can fix my bedroom. I got all the walls all messed up, and they still nothing doing.
Sometimes the apartments have breakdowns, you know, like we get peeled paint and we get rodents and all types of stuff, you know, like everything needs maintenance, you know.
I sit on the Thames Patrol. We have no phone, we have no fan, we have no kind of protection to protect ourselves. When we use our phone, we have to pay for that because housing do not pay for no phone. We have to call the police at night in case if we need them.
And one more thing, you guys need to accept my applications. I can get an apartment. Stop kidding. You know, the waiting lists, they could be better too. They could definitely be better.
Well, there's a few problems that we face in this community in public housing, and one is what I'm concerned about is my safety. The doors, they keep pulling the doors. Somebody keep yanking the doors open. They keep breaking them, and NYCHA keeps fixing them.
Tenant patrol is a big issue. Tenant patrol, I see the sign, I see the emblem there. I never saw nobody, no tenant patrol, which I think would be a great deal.
It's the whole building. The whole building, we got the same problem.
And it's like refrigerator, lights, elevator.
No, the wall in the bedroom. You're supposed to put the wall. Nothing. You can't even take a shower.
Some kind of way they took all of our garbage cans away, where we don't have places to put people passing by, so they throw their trash all over the grounds and whatnot. You know, it's hard for the workers here because all day long they spend, you know, just cleaning up after the people throwing the garbage around because there's no place to put the garbage.
I mean, it affects the food, you know, and when you got a house full of kids, you know, and you trying to make it, you know, the best way you know how, you know, with the little bit of income you have, you know, it definitely, you know, put a damper on things. The food going bad, you know, you got nowhere to store it, you know, you lose a lot.
See, they pick up refrigerator in another project, bring it to this project, clean it out, and they give it to you. They don't want over there, but they give it to you. You know what I mean?
unfortunately, to get things fixed takes a long time. Like if you have a backed up tub or if you have a backed up sink, you have to wait over 24 hours to get some help.
The parks here should look better than what they look. It's a lot of children in the community, schools and everything, and these two parks within these two blocks here are not as up to date as parks that I've seen further uptown.
We sit out here at night with our kids. We don't want nobody to come and shoot us. I got my 5 grandkids out here. 2 great-grand. We sit out here at night. People sit out here with their kids. They don't want this in this project. We want the project was when I first moved in here. I've been here over 50 years, and I wish they'd bring this project back to where it was.
It's just a sad state that we're in, you know? And you call Housing Authority, you call that 707 number, and they give you an appointment for a year or 2 later, you know? Which it's uncalled for. It's uncalled for.
If I have money, I do it myself. I ain't got no money.
I mean, it's hard. It's like, it's a lot of different things, but, you know, we as a community will have to help out, too.
Hi, my name is Nikki Polanco. I'm from the Dominican Republic, and I'm inviting you to watch the Youth Channel. Why? Because it's cool.
If I had the chance to have a show on Youth Channel, it would be a comedy show about the workplace and the challenges that people have there. And it would entail examples such as if someone has a mean boss or they can't figure out their actual job and title. The message that will go out to the audience is that people can overcome challenges no matter what it is at work, that they should know how to deal with it and be strong during the process.
Well, if I had a chance to make a show, I would make a show like a sitcom, sort of. It would be about people that deal with different issues, like primarily youth that deal with issues with their parents. It would have like 6 different, youth that have 6 different parents. That would be my primary goal, to try to show people that just because you may be a different race, everybody experiences different things with their parents and everybody could relate to it.
Well, for myself, I take, like a lot of senior citizens that have been here, almost all their life, that's been born here, and I start rallies, get people riled up to where, they now it's not just the senior citizens, now it's the community as a whole, and more than likely, the more people, the more voices being heard, the more people are going to start paying attention. I'm just one person, but one person can make a difference.
I mean, we have to keep putting, like, say if something needs to get repaired, we have to keep putting the tickets, or we have to go to the main office. It's like a lot of stuff. If you don't push them, it won't get done.
I call the management office, the Manhattan Borough office. They usually are pretty quick in getting some solutions. If it wasn't for that Manhattan Borough management office, I think we will be in a worse situation.
Daycares, like how you always notice that there's daycares inside of the public housings and stuff, and they take vouchers and they take, we gotta help the youth. The youth is our future, you know what I'm saying? So by helping the youth, by helping the senior citizens, like keeping the Meals on Wheels open, and she works for Meals on Wheels, keeping that involved in, I'm a home health aide, so I take care of elderly and disabled. So both of our jobs are giving back.
It should be spent more on the youth for getting them more involved in some positive things like sports and educational stuff.
We have a lot of young men and women who don't have jobs. What I would do is I would take and find these young men and women who know about plastering and painting and fixing leaks and whatnot. And I would hire them. Give them jobs. And 9 times out of 10, they would do better jobs than the people who are in housing are doing right now.
Different things like that, just keep the community, you know, educating itself.
Better yourself. That's it.
Sure, it gotta be. That's the only way, because they're not gonna do it.
We need, and you know, we're in desperate need of repairs done. And I don't know where the money is coming from. I know they're getting funded, but we don't know exactly where the money is going towards.
It's hard for parents, because I take care of children who parents need child care to work and find somewhere for their child to go. They should be putting it back into the community for the children, plain and simple. After school programs, centers, job trainings, so the kids who are on the street won't have no need to go on the street, they have something to do.
You know, but they say that we need to say something, you know, because this is our community. But we do. You know, we do say stuff and they push it to the side like it's no importance. You know, but now you see they in the paper because now, you know, not doing their job. So I could tell it's not just me saying something, there's other people, other places saying something, because now it's starting to come more to the forefront.
And if you think about that being the second largest city in the state of New York, it's well worth the investment. We support families who are desperately seeking, you know, safe, affordable housing.
Hi, my name is Catherine. You should watch Youth Channel because it's made by youth for youth.
Oh, we're recording?
If I had the chance to have a show on Youth Channel, it would be a comedy show about the workplace and the challenges that people have there. And it would entail examples such as if someone has a mean boss or they can't figure out their actual job and title. The message that will go out to the audience is that people can overcome challenges no matter what it is at work, that they should know how to deal with it and be strong during the process.
The show that I have is The Jose Show, where I produce it and I'm the host of it. The show is about youth nonprofit organizations that benefit young people, where I feature youth organizations that are working with the young people, that's doing tremendous work with these young people to get where they want to be in their careers. And the importance of this show is to make sure that young people get a chance to show off their talent and perform and bring out different discussions that they want to talk about.
Well, if I had a chance to make a show on the Youth Channel, it would be called the J-Man Radio Show. It's going to be a show about having some sketch comedy, some playing live music, and also me and my friends are going to get together so we could talk about topics that's going on in the world. There's more to life than doing nothing, playing video games, watching TV. I mean, I'm here creating my own show. You should do the same thing.
Well, if I had a chance to make a show, I would make a show like a sitcom, sort of. It would be about people that deal with different issues, like primarily youth that deal with issues with their parents. It would have like 6 different, youth that have 6 different parents. That would be my primary goal, to try to show people that just because you may be a different race, everybody experiences different things with their parents and everybody could relate to it.
I'm gonna ask them about this youth channel because I'm scrolling through my Instagram and some girl just posted it. Like,
well, let's ask him about it. See what he says. What is it about?
Think he'll know?
Yeah.
You a clown. So, you go to that party on Friday?
Hey, Batala.
Oh, yo, what's good, boo?
Yeah, I was going through my Instagram and some girl posted this picture about the youth channel. What's this? You know anything about it?
Ah, right. Youth channel. That's on Manhattan Neighborhood Networks. It's on Time on the Cable on 34, and if you got Fios, it's on channel 33.
I got RCN.
RCN. That's channel 82.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna write the girl on Instagram and see what this is about.
Definitely, yo. If anything, yo, spread the word.
All right, I got you. I definitely will. It was good seeing y'all.
Likewise.
I'll see y'all later.
All right, cool. I read an article the other day just about media consolidation and how like 6 corporations own basically 90% of all the media outlets.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but you really gotta think about is that when the only message they really showing to us, for young people, is all the violence that we do.
So basically we probably can't watch the news or just TV shows because of like message placement and the ideologies that a lot of these corporations convey in these TV shows or even in the news. Yeah, it's nothing positive.
Hey, you guys.
What's good, bro?
Hey. What y'all was talking about?
Media consolidation, negative portrayal of youth on TV.
Oh, y'all, did y'all ever hear about the youth channel?
What's that? It's the youth channel.
It's media made by the youth for the youth. You know what I'm saying? It's a public thing.
Public
it's
access?
Yeah. And they got a center somewhere over here.
Oh yeah, it's around the corner. 175 East 104th Street, the M&M studio.
M&M?
Right here on Lexington and 3rd.
Oh, that new building they just built in between the blocks? The firehouse?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
it's at. Yeah.
Cool, all right, cool.
Okay, please stop.
Stop and frisk is the crime. Standing up to injustice is not the crime. And everybody needs to be part of ensuring that all the charges are dropped against the freedom fighters who are still facing trials in Brooklyn and Queens.
40 years ago, we weren't doing stop and frisk when there was a lot of crime. So why are you doing stop and frisk now if crime is down to the lowest point that it's been in 40 years?
Young black and brown men are walking the streets because they don't have opportunity. Freedom is the ability to exercise options.
Does freedom even exist anymore in a society of mass incarceration for people of color? On Father's Day, June 17, 2012, there was a silent rally against the policies of stop and frisk. In that rally, there were mothers, politicians, television show hosts, religious figures, and people that were just fed up with the harassment by the NYPD and being subject to racial profiling. I hope all of you individuals that are watching this show right now realize that it's important to fight for your rights. Equality isn't a privilege, it's a right that all human beings are entitled to. So with no further ado, this is the Stop and Frisk Father's Day March. Can you tell us why you're here today?
Well, I'm here with a group called Existence is Resistance, and we are a Palestine solidarity group, and so we, raise awareness in the city. We do demonstrations about what's happening to the Palestinians, and we're here because, we support human rights. We are an anti-racist group, and so this policy that affects disproportionately young black and Latino men is racist, and so that's why we're here.
Well, I'm out here today to bring awareness and hopefully stop and form legislation to change stop and frisk, because it's been so pointed at young black and Latino men like myself and Puerto Rican, and it's very one-sided, it's very unfair, and it's not productive. So we're out here trying to raise awareness and change stuff.
Hi, my name is Wilma Dore Almanor, and this is my son, Devin Almanor. And he's been stopped a couple of times by the police, and so has my other son. And I'm out here because this is ridiculous. It's got to stop, okay? And you know what? All I'm saying is that people, if they stop and frisk your child and throw them down to the ground and have guns to their heads, you have every right to sue them. And that's what people have to do. And this march is important because there's too many of our children that are going down on the ground for nothing at all and being stopped and frisked. And we just have to stop this, whatever way, whatever marching, whatever we need to do. So that's why I'm out here today, to represent all the little kids out here and all the big brothers that are stopped and frisked.
Well, I'm out here today because today's demonstration is against the racial profiling policies of...
Hi, my name is Nikki Polanco. I'm from the Dominican Republic, and I'm inviting you to watch the Youth Channel. Why? Because it's cool.
If If I had the chance to have a show on Youth Channel, it would be a comedy show about the workplace and the challenges that people have there. And it would entail examples such as if someone has a mean boss or they can't figure out their actual job and title. The message that will go out to the audience is that people can overcome challenges no matter what it is at work, that they should know how to deal with it and be strong during the process.
Well, if I had a chance to make a show, I would make a show like a sitcom, sort of. It would be about people that deal with different issues, like primarily youth that deal with issues with their parents. It would have like 6 different, youth that have 6 different parents. That would be my primary goal, to try to show people that just because you may be a different race, everybody experiences different things with their parents and everybody could relate to it.
Hi, my name is Catherine. You should watch Youth Channel because it's made by youth for youth.
Oh, we're recording?
The show that I have is The Jose Show, where I produce it and I'm the host of it. The show is about youth nonprofit organizations that benefit young people, where I feature youth organizations that are working with the young people, that's doing tremendous work with these young people to get where they want to be in their careers. And the importance of this show is to make sure that young people get a chance to show off their talent and perform, bring out different discussions that they want to talk about.
Well, if I had a chance to make a show on the youth channel, it would be called the J-Man Radio Show. It's going to be a show about having some sketch comedy, some playing live music, and also me and my friends are going to get together so we could talk about topics that's going on in the world. There's more to life than doing nothing, playing video games, watching TV. I mean, I'm here creating my own show. You should do the same thing.
Hi, my name is NYCHA Polanco. I'm from the Dominican Republic and I'm inviting you to watch the Youth Channel. Why? Because it's cool.
Yeah,